Hello crafters, welcome to Creative Home with G and today's video. Today I'm going to be doing some more craft coloured cards. Try saying that 3 times fast. I know how much we love craft colour and I love using craft. I've got a 5x7 card base here, a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 insert, and then a 4.5 by 6.5 insert, even further still. So I'm going to do 2 cards with you today. We're going to be doing some stenciling, but stenciling with a difference. I'm going to be doing the kind of late summer, maybe you could even transition this into autumn, and I'm going to be using some distress ink and one of my favourite of all distress inks, which is the Wild Honey. I've used Wild Honey quite a few times this year in cards. I'll link those videos at the end where I've used Wild Honey on my cards. Actually both of them were with the colour combo card challenge. So this is my insert. Now on top of that I'm going to ink a good portion, maybe to I get to about an inch and a half down from the bottom. But what I'll do is I will be lighter at the bottom there, so it's almost like an ombre graduation kind of effect. If you need to hold your paper down, then please do so, but make sure and don't do what I do, and that's never check to wipe your fingers afterwards. Now obviously the colour isn't going to be as vibrant as it would be as if it was on white cardstock, but I absolutely love the way that it turns out. So I am now going to wipe my finger down because obviously I have ink all over it and I don't want that to get on the card base. Okay. I'm also going to be using, will squeeze lemonade work? Let's try squeeze lemonade. Okay, so I have this sunflower, my gosh, I can't think what it's called, crafters, stencil, and I'm going to use some washi and I'm going to take that down. Actually I'm going to use my purple tape because I find that sometimes washi can rip my cardstock and I don't want that to happen. Yep. Okay, that's better. Okay, and using the squeezed lemonade, I'm going to go over this sunflower stencil. So it's basically colour on colour. Now I have created a playlist with this colour on colour technique, so it's one of the things that I love to do. Okay, so I'm going to peel this back and I'm going to reposition the stencil and do it somewhere else. Okay, you probably can't see it very well because it needs to dry, but there we go. Okay, let's move it so it's at the top here. Now I'm leaving this on here because it's going to help with my craft desk. Okay, whoops. Okay. Not sure how well this yellow is going to show up against this dark orange, but we'll see. Because the other ones that I've created off camera, I used a so if I use purple, I use the darker purple on the underside and the lighter purple on the bit that you can see. So I'm hoping that it will work with this as well. I think it will. I've just got to be patient. crafters, I made a boo-boo. I am meant to use the lighter colour on the base, so I'm going to get rid of that, even though that's still usable. I used the wrong colour. I am meant to use the lighter colour on the base, not the darker colour, which is what I did. So that's why you can't really see the stencil. So now I'm using the squeezed lemonade on the base of the card. I will leave that in just so you can see that we all make mistakes. Okay, now bring back the stencil. And my purple tape. And let's do it correctly this time, Gareth. So now I'm going to use the wild honey. Yep, that's much better. Okay, I also need to go around the edge with the darker colour. Now I'm not going to go down this part, I'm just going to concentrate on the parts where I've coloured the background. Okay, I've got some... Just to bring it up so you can see it, it's really subtle, but I really like the finished look. It does work better on slightly lighter colours like pinks and purples. I'm going to do a pinky purple with you next, just so you can get an idea of the difference. But one of my favourite things when it comes to card making is doing colour on colour. So that's my insert. And then my card base. You could pop this up if you wanted to, but I prefer it going straight down on the card base. So that's that one. The whole idea of today's video is the design of the card rather than the actual construction and making of a card. So it's the base, that you know, having a card insert. So I'm going to be using some purples now. So let me grab my purple. So I've got the Distress Oxide, and that's the Wild Violet, and now I need a nice pink, or a lighter colour. What do I have? Sponge sugar. Let's see how well that's going to work on a... Well, shall we? Let's mix this up, crafters. I'm going to use a green. I am going to use the Distress Oxide Cracked Pistachio. So I am actually going to do green and purple. I think I might like that. So I need to get myself a craft colour insert. I think I'm going to put the green down because it's the lighter one of the two. So I am going to colour this Kraft coloured cardstock in the green. Now, like I said before, the colour isn't going to be as vibrant because it's on a dark brown card base, but I do love using Kraft, and I know that Kraft coloured cards do intimidate a lot of you. Okay. I've got this stencil here with all these spirals on it, so I think we'll use that, and I'll be using the purple tape again to secure it. And we're going to use the wild violet. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, and I think I might go around the edges with the violet as well. But again, not down the bottom here, just round the top edge. So from here upwards. So from here upwards, I want to leave this brown. Keeping a wet one near me. Okay. I want to put a sentiment on. Let's have a look. What have I got here? Hello, grateful, feel better. Okay, I like that. Miss you. This is a Ranger letter clear stamp. You get hi, hello, miss you, get well, feel better, there, oh friend. Okay, so let's have the get well. Oh, that's hard to get off. And using the VersaFine, I think. Because I think I might be get well friend. First time I've used this stamp set, so it may not stamp properly. No, that's not too bad at all. And then I'm going to have friend, so get well friend. What should I put on this one? Just hello. Bring over some of the other ones that I have created. So here are some of the other ones. So this is done with the pinks, and that's a stamp set from May May. and this one's a stamp set from Mome. Again, that's the kind of, and this one was on white cardstock, and I used the pistachio, and I believe it was the wild violet. It's one of my favourites. Then I inked down here as well, and then you have this one, so you can do them on, you know, whether it be landscape or portrait. And then obviously you just pop a coloured insert on the inside. But there we go, really quick and simple, but it's a nice way to do unusual type cards using Kraft coloured cardstock. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters, and you will see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye. Hello crafters, welcome to Create at Home with G and today's craft video. I'm going to be doing some more Kraft coloured cardstock videos. Blooper. 3, 2, 1.